Welcome to the CrossFit Max podcast.
What is going on, team? And thank you for tuning in. Before we get into the episode, quick announcement. Over the last few weeks, we started a brand new class called The Locker Room. This class was designed for men to take control over their health and their fitness. As a new father myself, I noticed that a lot of men in their life have really put fitness on the back burner, and they really haven't taken care of themselves, and that has affected not just their physical health, but also their mental health. I know that life can be stressful with lots of responsibilities and lots of obligations, but setting your health as a main priority is going to help men in so many different areas of their life. This workout is not just about chasing the fastest time on the whiteboard. The locker room is really about building the kind of strength, discipline, and mindset that carries over into the everyday life that we have to go through, making you not just a stronger athlete, but also a better husband, a better father, and a better leader at home and at work. We'll focus on strength work, conditioning, mobility as the foundations that'll help keep you moving well for years to come. But just as important, it's about surrounding yourself with other men who are showing up, putting in the work, and leveling up the entire team together. So if you're ready to sharpen your body and your mind and become a better man for the people around you in your life, the Locker Room is an absolutely free class that I host every Friday at 6:15 p.m. So if you want to get involved here, click the link down below. It is, again, absolutely free every Friday at 6:15, and we hope to see you there. All right, let's get into today's episode. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. We in it. What's up, guys?
Welcome back to your favorite podcast.
Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, my love. I love the color of this sweater.
Hot pink, baby.
Hot pink. The listeners cannot see this because we still do not have a visual podcast set up yet.
That's probably good because I'm sitting like a hooligan right now.
You are sitting in a unique position
How
that would
would I
probably break my knee and hip in
sit?
about 4 different places.
Am I going to have to sit proper when we have a visual element, or is this like part of the fun?
It's part of the fun. You be you.
I
be
have
me.
an answer topic that I want to talk about because we just talked about my pink sweater,
Okay.
and it's completely unrelated to everything
All
that
right.
we originally established.
We're going off complete script here, which everyone knows that we have
We had a
this full
debate at my
script.
work
Okay.
during our lunch break.
What is the debate? Is it like health related or
No.
just random?
Totally random.
Totally random. This is what the listeners are here for.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
And I would love to hear your opinion on it.
Oh, shoot.
No, I think I know your opinion. Anyways.
You just know me, huh? You think
Okay.
you do.
Pink car. Like, would it be sick if we wrapped our Tesla pink?
Oh.
Or no? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, we know exactly what it looks like because for the first, 2 years of CrossFit Max, there was a hot pink wrapped Tesla. Well, it wasn't hot. Was it hot pink?
No, it was like a Barbie pink, like a bubble pink.
Yeah. Like an Ashley pink, you know?
Yeah. Ashley's our CrossFit Max Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're right. It wasn't a hot pink, but it was, pink in a Tesla, and it drove by the gym at least once a day that we would either be coaching and see it drive by, or I would be sitting at the front desk working and it would drive by. Although I haven't seen it in at least a year.
Moved.
What do you mean you think they moved? How do you know?
Well, because I don't see their car anymore. And they kind of possibly got in a new car because their car was perfect.
Maybe they unwrapped it. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a thing. I think that'd be tragic.
Okay,
Anyways,
so
what are your thoughts on
what are my
pink cars?
thoughts on this?
3, 2, 1, go. Say your opinion. Yes or no? If we could for free wrap our car pink tomorrow, would we do it?
Yes.
Thank God. I thought we were going to have to get divorced. I was getting worried that you were going to be like, no.
It would be a statement for sure.
Come on, like a pink car. How cool is that?
Yeah, it would be unique.
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 It'd be unique.
Unique. It'd be very unique.
You don't like the idea of a pink car?
I would do it for free if someone was like, here, like I'll wrap.
If it was like $200.
Ooh, like now we're talking into the limits of what we would pay for to wrap the Tesla hot pink.
Like I wouldn't pay a lot of money just because like I feel like it's not worth it. But like
I wouldn't pay.
I would be down to have a pink car. It'd be so fucking cool.
I don't think I would pay more than $500. If someone said $500, I would maybe consider it.
Got it.
If we could put like CrossFit Max on it at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Then if we could get pink with CrossFit Max on it, then I would pay up to maybe $1,000. Maybe.
Okay,
even that's a lot.
But like, do you think like when you see someone with a cool pink car, I'm not talking like a Honda Civic that's like broken down from 2001.
Yeah.
I mean like a cool pink car. Are you like, that's cool? Or are you like, ew, that's so cheap?
No, I don't think it's cheap. Why was the unanimous decision at work that?
No, there's only me and my colleague Liba. We were like, pink car all the way. It's the best. And everyone else was like, no.
Oh, really? Gotcha. Well, what are those numbers? Like 2 to how many others?
I think we were like only 4 people having this conversation. So it was 50%.
Yeah, exactly. The numbers are making more sense. Okay, so 50 said yes, 50% said no. All right.
Okay, anyways, it's just because you were talking about my pink sweater. And then it made me think about pink things. And so then I was like, you know what? This is a good debate for the pod.
Hell yeah. I would definitely wrap the car bright pink for free. If someone was like, I'll do it for free, I'll wrap that shit up. Yeah.
It'd be so cool.
I think it would be cool, yeah.
Would
I spend a lot of money
to have
on
a pink car? No, me neither.
No, I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Me too. I feel like there's better things. Like you could go on vacation. But
yeah.
I still, like if it was affordable, I would do it.
Okay. Well,
okay.
You've thrown me off with the banter topic.
I'm so
love
sorry.
This. I love it.
I love a tangent.
And then we're going to go into trend or trash.
Yeah.
And you have the topic. What is the topic?
Okay, you ready?
I'm maybe ready,
You get 3 seconds to answer. You just have to go with your guide, okay? You're not allowed to think.
Oh, 3 seconds. What am I answering? Yes or no?
You're asking,
right
answering trend or trash. That's like the whole point of the segment.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But is it like multiple like trend or trashes?
No, there's just one. But I just like don't want you to think about it.
Oh, sheesh.
And then you can like you can talk about it after.
Okay, let me get my brain into it.
Okay.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Protein coffee.
Trend. Trend. Yeah. Have you been getting ads about that?
Yo, I've been getting ads. Have you seen Starbucks? Have you seen this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Starbucks is releasing protein cold foam starting the 29th of September.
That's dope. It's about time. You know why? Because there are companies out there that I'm getting ads for.
Yeah, me too.
Their sole mission.
Can we order it?
Yeah. Yo, if you are drinking.
Sign me up.
If you're a listener.
Javi. Javi, is that the one you get?
No.
Oh.
But listen up, you people listening in your cars, in your headphones, on your radio channels.
Right, we're not on radio channels. We're literally not. This is not a radio show.
I think we're on
iHeartRadio.
iHeart, yeah. So maybe they are.
If you're listening to iHeart, like, go download a proper app.
Okay, so if you're listening to this and you drink coffee and put sugar in your coffee for the pure reason of flavor, you need to stop that shit, because that is so unhealthy for you and so bad for you. And there are so many better alternatives out there, including this thing that Susie's talking about right here, protein coffee. There are so many companies that are literally building their business around making coffee taste better and making it significantly healthier with protein. And there are companies like this one that you're talked about. Javi. There's, I think, Blue Star is a protein company that I've been getting a ton of.
There's the one you could get at Costco. Bruced with the 2 little dots on the U.
Yeah, so that's an actual coffee. That's like a pre-made protein coffee, right? Yeah, gotcha. I'm talking about like protein added to the coffee.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I'm talking about,
You're like, yeah, shut up.
I'm talking about there are like protein powders that are being created and formulated to mix well with with coffee, that blend it and make it like flavorful and stuff, right? Because you could just take a whey protein, like a chocolate whey protein, and add it to your coffee, but it's not designed to be mixed with coffee. It's designed to be mixed with water or blended or milk or something like that.
Yeah.
So with your coffee, sometimes it's not the greatest, but you can still get a really good dose of protein and add some flavor if you're someone that's not drinking black coffee, if you need that extra flavor. I would also encourage you guys to, if you are someone that relies on flavoring coffee, like black coffee is not a bad option. It's just that you have spent so many years of your life sweetening it up and changing the flavor of coffee that it is such an extreme to go from flavored coffee with a lot of sugar in it or even some milk and cream to going to black coffee. That's a huge extreme. So if you could start to minimize it, I'm telling you, black coffee is delicious. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, I can't wait to have my coffee, and I put absolutely nothing in it. And you get like Nespresso that has flavored coffees.
Pumpkin spice season.
So, but yeah, going back to the protein, most people are under consuming protein, and there are companies that are literally creating protein coffees out there that you just put into a coffee, blend it up, and not even blend it. Like we're talking about, like just stir it up with your coffee, and it will taste really good. I really wish I could.
I also think it's great because a lot of people, and myself included, will often start their day on coffee with no sustenance whatsoever, and then like you're kind of you don't really get a big appetite, and like I think does caffeine like cut your appetite a little bit or something? Or
yeah, caffeine could suppress your appetite a bit.
And then, I don't know, I feel like I get jittery, and then my stomach is upset because I didn't actually eat anything. But, like, right when I wake up, I'm not down to eat something. So I feel like sneaking in a little protein with your coffee gets your system on the right track instead of having, like, a peak and a crash.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think it's amazing news that Starbucks is going to do this. Starbucks!
Yeah. I hope they make it healthy.
Starbucks announces arrival of new protein lattes and protein cold foam to the menu on September 29th.
Hell yeah.
It seems like it's going to be like, depending on what you order, you could get like protein lattes or protein cold foam if you're getting an iced beverage or whatever, stuff like that. But I feel like there's been such a big influencer boost of people like ordering their Starbucks drink and then like adding, what is that normal, that protein like made drink? You know, that the old people, what's it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Anyways, people adding that protein to their coffee and being like, oh, I made my own version of a healthy Starbucks drink. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Starbucks was like, okay, we see you, we hear you, and we need to continue to serve you guys before you stop ordering your super calorically dense beverages.
High carb, high sugar coffee.
Because they're like, oh shit, people are becoming more health conscious and it's not matching their menu. Anyways, I think high five to Starbucks. I'm a basic bitch and I love it. So get those protein lattes, folks.
The company that I was thinking about, which now that I'm going to say you guys are going to get tons of ads from, is Strong Coffee.
Strong
Coffee Company on Instagram. I get their ads all the time. They have like instant latte plus collagen.
Oh, I want to try it.
Things like that. So yeah, their sole goal is their thing is to like, you know, put Dunkin' Donuts out of business by stopping people from buying so many coffees from them and start like buying like actual healthy coffees, I should say. So
okay, I love it. Anyways, that was my trend or trash. That was a good one. No,
that was a wonderful one, guys. Wonderful one from Susie.
The way you were like trend.
How do I say it faster?
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that was great.
We can wrap the episode up now because the fun parts are over.
I don't think we could ever top that trend or trash one. That was a great one, love. Good job. That was something I actually wanted to speak about on the topic list, and I completely forgot. Yeah. Actually, just flavor, like putting sugar in your coffee. That was something I wanted to bring up at one stage.
It's really top of mind because I get ads every
day. I get them.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And now that it's pumpkin spice season, I'm also getting like a ton of Starbucks related influencer posts popping up and my friends having their Starbucks. So I feel like my algorithm is very flavored coffee centered at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Trend or Trash complete. Banter done. Let's get into today's episode.
The nitty gritty.
We are in week 12 out of 12 at CrossFit Max. We're recording this on Tuesday, so this is literally early into test week.
So we haven't tested that much yet.
We haven't tested that much, but we wanted to talk about the programming side because I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've discussed the programming.
We're about
here.
due for a programming chat.
Yeah, so we're gonna discuss the programming side of things. We're gonna discuss the test week, how that's gonna benefit people, what they can get out of it, and all those juicy things. So today,
do we know do we have any teasers also for what's coming up after this test week, or not yet?
Yeah, I'll talk about
a
couple things.
Tease it at the end.
Exactly, I'll tease some
So
things.
stick around if you want to find out what we're doing next, folks.
Yeah. So first, I guess we'll just say for those who are not members of CrossFit Max and are listening around the world, I program our training blocks in 12-week cycles.
Yep.
To the community, I release the 3 major priorities that we're going to be focusing on, and followed by 2 sub-goals. In this cycle, we have been focusing on, I'm trying to think what the exact order is, but number 1 was back squats.
Strength.
Heavy back squats, so low rep, heavy weight. And we'll be testing that on Friday this week, which I'm freaking pumped about. The other priority that we've been working on has been clean and jerks.
So we were barbell cycling?
Yeah, barbell cycling. That was one of the
sub goals last time.
No, it was one of the sub goals this time. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the actual order was. Oh yeah, so there was back squats, running. Running was the second goal or third goal here. And then the next one was handstands. All things handstands, inverted. So we practiced on handstand push-ups, handstand walks, trying to get people better in that upside down position.
Upside downy stuff.
Yep. And then the 2 sub-goals were ring dips, yeah, and to kind of continue on from the previous cycle where we did ring muscle-ups, we worked on ring dips, and then we also practiced ring muscle-ups in conditioning pieces, yeah. And then we did barbell cycling, more specifically the clean and jerk. So we practiced heavy clean and jerks, and we also practiced, we did Grace, we did DT, which are very popular CrossFit workouts. And then we did a bunch of Metcons, that had a whole bunch of clean and jerks involved. So, yeah, so we released these things, which already kind of gives the athletes at our gym a rough idea of what are some of the things that I'm going to be working on in this 12-week cycle. Now, that's not the only 5 things that they worked on. They worked on plenty of other things. We worked on deadlifts. We worked on longer cardio pieces. We worked on upper body strength.
Yep.
We worked on hip thrust as well. So there was a plethora of different exercises that we did throughout the 12 weeks, but those were really the 5 major priorities. So that just kind of gives our athletes an idea of what they're building on while they're training. It also helps boost a little bit of motivation around it. So if you're someone that's my back squat strength isn't really where I would like it to be. Well, now I'm going to be working on it, and over the 12 weeks, I'm going to see this natural progression of strength if I'm consistent with my training and I show up to those days, right? Or for those people who were doing, let's say, the ring muscle up progressions in the previous 12 weeks, and they have the pulling strength or the strength to get over the rings, wink, wink, Susie.
That would be me. I'm feeling targeted.
But struggle at the dip portion. Well, when you see that we're doing ring dip strength as part of our strength piece for a day over a 12-week cycle, it kind of gives you this encouragement and this motivation to be I want to show up to that day to really make sure
hell yeah,
that I don't pull myself over the rings and get stuck at the bottom of the rings.
Dip.
I can't even
push out. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, it provides this structure, and it also provides a little bit of motivation towards our clients. And then from there, I go to work and I map out kind of 12 weeks of different progressions here. And it's been cool to watch because this 12 weeks has been throughout the summertime. So
it's been fun.
It's been literally from the first week of summer. I think it was like the 20th or something like that of June, all the way until this week. And it ends on the 14th. Is it the 14th?
The last week.
I think it's from June.
12th is the Friday.
14th
is Sunday.
14th is Sunday. So it goes all the way to the 14th. So I think it was from June 21st. Nope, that's wrong. Sorry. It was from June 23rd. So it's right after summer starts. And then it went all the way until September 14th. So
pretty much the whole summer.
Exactly, yeah. And for the reality for some people is that maybe they enjoyed their summer.
Yeah.
And either had, much more free time and were like committed to the gym, or they took a little bit of let's say
a hiatus
and enjoyed their summer a little bit more, went out to terraces a little bit more.
The reality is, in our business, the summer is a lot quieter.
Yeah,
like even now that school started, I've been noticing that my 6 a.m. class has been like booming again. And it was a bit quiet for a few weeks in the summer.
Yeah, so it still allows those athletes who are still training pretty consistently to kind of build on those movements.
Yeah.
And so this last 12 weeks has been fun. Yesterday we did 1RM clean and jerk, and then we retested Grace, which if you have been doing CrossFit for a while,
loved to do it.
You know that Grace is 30 clean and jerks for time at 135 for the boys and 95 pounds for the ladies. And it is a very popular CrossFit workout. You go anywhere in the world and say that I did Grace at my CrossFit box yesterday. They'll know exactly, every coach there will know exactly what workout you did. That's how common that workout is. And it's a worldwide, on a global level, it's a very common CrossFit workout.
Right.
And so we did that yesterday. Today we retested both a running and muscle up conditioning piece. So it was a 20-minute AMRAP of 400-meter run and 4 ring muscle ups. So that was thrown in early into the program. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a retest of a cardio and cardio that we did back in May. So even before this cycle started. Thursday we're going to be doing a handstand push-up test. So it's going to be 5 minutes of max rep handstand push-ups. And then it's going to be a retest of a conditioning piece we did earlier in the cycle. And then on Friday, we have the 1RM back squat, followed by an echo bike and wall ball conditioning retest.
Fun.
So that kind of like paints the picture for what this week looks like for athletes retesting. And it's been fun so far. It's been 2 days that I've been able to coach, and it's been cool to see people hitting PRs, people like shaving time off their clean and jerk, their Grace score, adding weight to their clean and jerk, people doing, just better variations for their muscle ups. I think you had a fun experience, which maybe we will save for the end of the episode. But yeah, people doing harder variations this time and able to hit PRs and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be a good week.
Yeah, it's always like a very high energy week to do test week. I think anybody who's been here throughout the cycle or a lot of the cycle, you feel pumped up, and it's always exciting to retest a workout. You get little butterflies about, if you're like me and you care about those things, then you get those little butterflies and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to beat my time from previously, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and we had a lot of new people start over the last few weeks as well.
We sure did.
So if you're listening to this and you're like, oh man, like I wasn't there at the beginning of the week, like this could be stressful, like doing a test, right? Anytime we think test,
you're right.
We think
can
it
be nerve-wracking.
Could be stressful and nerve-wracking and stuff. And the reality is that we're just doing workouts here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to set metrics for our fitness foundations.
Right.
And something that's really important about training is that we have this concept of progressive overload. And what that means is that every single week we are trying to improve slowly towards something. Because if we're just training for just to be generally fit, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But we want to be either building consistently on certain movements by adding repetitions, or by adding sets, or even by adding weight on the bar. Or we want to be progressing in skills, right? So if there's this movement that, for example, maybe you're like, man, I would love to get my first kipping pull-up. Well, there's only so many ring rows that you should be doing before you need to actually get up on that pull-up bar and start practicing the skills of beat swings and, you know, being able to engage your lats properly and also be able to pull with your biceps, right?
Yep.
People, you know, another gymnastic movement that we've been working on here is the handstand, right? We practiced not just handstand push-ups, but we practiced handstand walks.
Yep.
And for those people who were either listening to this or showing up in front of the groups and thinking, well, like, I can't even kick up against the wall right now, right? Like, how can I even possibly do a handstand walk? Well, that's totally fine, because there were so many people that literally just kicked up against the wall in a handstand and got their first ever handstand.
Yeah, which is so exciting. Like, it's such a cool feeling. I think that what I love about this style of programming as an athlete and from the coaching side of things is it gives people direction and motivation, but also even if you're really beginner in CrossFit and, you know, okay, maybe your ring muscle up isn't something that's like in the short-term future for you, it doesn't mean that it's not attainable. And having it in the program sort of quote unquote forced upon you allows you to learn different progressions that are one day going to take you on the stepping stones to get there. So even if, you know, you're a really, really beginner athlete and you're not walking on your hands yet or doing ring muscle ups, it doesn't mean that those parts of the programming are not going to be for you. It just means that your stepping stone might be kicking up against the wall for the first time ever unassisted, or holding yourself up against the wall unassisted, or you know, learning how to do the false grip on the rings or something like that. Like, there's still so many skills that you can learn, and all of those skills are going to take you one step closer to getting to whatever your goal is on that movement.
Exactly. And it's been really, really cool to see those like natural progressions from people. It's like the really small victories that like add up over time, and people don't realize them. Like you said, just being able to hold on to that false grip. This morning, Malice was doing 3 ring muscle ups in a row.
Yo, that was so cool.
It's epic, right? Do you know what her score was last time did she do the workout last time?
She did the workout last time. I don't remember the exact score, but I know last time in the whole AMRAP, she did 7 muscle ups. Okay. And today she did more than 15, I think.
Yeah. She's like, that is awesome. That's that's like I would say maybe the highest skill movement you'll do in CrossFit is the ring muscle up. I don't know if it gets higher skill than that, maybe like a squat snatch, but even then I think the ring muscle up is a higher skill movement than that. Yeah. So yeah, it's just learning the finer details, and okay, maybe we're not going to get a ring muscle up at the end of the 12 weeks. Right. But for sure, you're going to build the strength in your shoulders, in your lats, in your arms, in your core, the coordination of understanding the actual swing, right? A lot of what we did was in this cycle, because the way I programmed it, it was usually ring dip strength. So there was some component of like strengthening up ring dips with upper body pushing. So I would do like a rep range of like 4 to 8 ring dips, followed by dumbbell floor press, followed by banded tricep pushdowns, right? So it was all things to help people, you know, get up on the rings and actually build the strength on the rings. Yep. But then also have the strength to be able to press out, because a lot of the time people get on the rings and they don't have the support or the stability to hold the rings next to their body, and the rings, you know, go flying and then they fall down. So in order to do that, you need to be able to have like stronger shoulders, and you need to be able to get on there. So we did a lot of like ring dips with bands. Yeah. And then in your specific case, there was a lot of people like you who get in the bottom of the dip and don't quite have the strength from the bottom rep range to about, let's say, the first third of that lift, or that push, right? So what you need to do is you need to get into that position. You need to strengthen the pushing mechanics. So we would do things like dumbbell floor press or dumbbell bench press, to get those dumbbells in those deep ranges for your pecs, and the tricep strength to be able to fully lock out at the top here, right?
Definitely.
So just like the finer details of those little things help with the, let's say, the more advanced athletes, but also it's crazy how that's going to translate over to the beginners and the intermediate athletes. Because now, and then what we did is, instead of ring muscle ups in the Metcons, we did some sort of pulling variation, and there were people that were doing kipping pull-ups and kipping chest to bars, so they got to work on that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like just like on a personal anecdote though, I feel that these high scale movements, you just have to constantly work them. Mm-hmm. Like, you really have to put in the practice. In 12 weeks, even if you come all the time and you come and you get all those workouts, it's still not that much practice. Like, there's only so many minutes that you spend in a group class working on a movement. I think that, if you do have the goals to do certain high scale movements, there really has to be a certain amount of practice that happens on top of what's happening in the group classes as well. Mm-hmm.
Is there a movement that you feel like you got really good over the last 11 weeks going into week 12?
I feel like I blinked and the cycle is over, and I really do come 5 times a week.
Summer's crashing down on us. It's over. Winter's here.
I come 5 to 6, usually 6 workouts per week. So I'm I don't know how I could have missed workouts, but I feel like I blinked and it's gone. So I don't know. I'm feeling that I did not really see the type of improvement I was hoping to see in my own performance in any of the focuses over the last 12 weeks.
Not the back squat?
No. No, really not. I feel
it's over?
No, not at all. It's just
there's nothing that you think that you got better in the last 12 weeks? And what about your conditioning?
I know I'm training hard and I'm getting overall fitter. Yeah. I'm not poo-pooing myself. I've been training hard, but I don't see a big difference in the weights that I was lifting in 12 weeks. No.
Yeah.
I don't see a big difference in my handstand walk or my ring muscle ups. Those are still things that I'm working on, and they're going well, and I can see that I'm progressing, but I wouldn't be oh yeah, I think I got good at muscle ups.
Yeah. What about your overall conditioning?
Yeah, I think my conditioning's good.
Good?
Yeah.
That's it? Jeez. Don't sound too enthusiastic about your own performance, my love.
No, I'm disappointed in my personal performance at the moment.
Well, I would definitely say that your conditioning has gotten a lot better over the last 12 weeks.
I would agree,
yeah. I think you're crushing Metcons. I think, unfortunately, your wrist kind of nagged up over the last week or two.
Yeah.
I would have loved for you to be able to test your clean and jerk yesterday. That would have been really cool.
And it sucks because I missed it on the first time around too.
Yeah.
And I know I'm good at clean and jerks.
Yeah. But I think
DT went so good.
Yeah. I think overall your fitness has gone up in terms of conditioning.
Yeah.
But I think also you had this major life change over the last 12 weeks where you pretty much came off mat leave and started working.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool.
I used to be a full-time athlete. Now I have to work. Boo.
Yeah. And also you picked up some running as well.
Yeah. I think I had high hopes going into the 12-week cycle, and I'm just at a high level right now, which is cool for me, and I like that. But when you're
you know what you're experiencing right now?
When you're at a high level, it's hard to see a big difference in 12 weeks. It's normal.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm not unrealistic about that.
You gotta stack the big the small wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's hard to point out when you're at your specific level because you went up like crazy, and now you're at a level where you're more advanced. A little bit. Not on the plateau, but you're expecting these huge gains of 5, 10, 15 pound PRs on everything you do because you trained it for 12 weeks. But even a 5 pound PR is a huge difference.
Yeah, we'll see how the squat goes. But based on how the squats have been going, I'm not expecting a miracle to happen.
No. I'm excited to see it. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, yeah, we'll see it on Friday, yeah.
I think I'm going to go at 6 a.m. actually. We'll talk about
Definitely not going to see it.
I think I'm going to go at 6 a.m.
Okay. But yeah, so it's been fun to see the athletes. There's been some big wins here.
You haven't been so much.
Yeah, for this 12-week cycle, I'm pretty pumped up about my running.
Killing it.
I'm just starting week 13 out of 16 for my half marathon.
Yeah.
Really, CrossFit has been put on
the back burner.
I've been training it twice to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
But I've been feeling really, really good in my running. Even just now, finished an 11K, and I was holding like the half marathon pace for 8 of that K. And I was thinking, man, I could for sure go right now. I was feeling good
for the race.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm excited about the half marathon
16 weeks for the half marathon prep, like I was telling you the other day, is long.
Oh, you hear that, Dad?
Coach
We're
Allen?
having a complaint here on the pod.
No, it was my choice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
I'm so sorry.
I think the 16
Sorry, Dad,
weeks
he's not complaining to you.
I think the 16 weeks for a program is long. This is why I also do 12-week cycles at CrossFit Max. I mean, even 12 weeks is a good amount of time. Like it's almost 3 months of training, right?
Yeah, it really is a good time.
It's a good chunk of time. So yeah, on my personal development, I was pretty happy in terms of the CrossFit Max programming side of things. Like I said, I've only been doing 2 to 3 group classes a week.
Yeah.
But I was pretty stoked. Last week I did the really tough handstand walk conditioning piece and still got it. I still got the handstand walk.
Yeah, you do.
Which was awesome. I mean, handstand walk was something I used to really love doing and haven't done it as much. But that I've done some ring muscle ups. Surprisingly, ring muscle ups feel really good as well.
Nice.
I'm excited for my half marathon, but I'm super stoked for the next 12-week CrossFit Max cycle because, well, that 12 weeks is going to lead into the
open.
The 12 weeks of going into the open. Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
We're
too.
almost 24 weeks out of the open, essentially.
Whew.
So we're gonna have 2 12-week cycles, but yeah, like I'm pumped. This year, unfortunately, we're not going to be going back to Australia. So I'm also very much excited to be part of the community during the training process because the last 3 years in a row, we have gone to Australia and literally come back and then 2 weeks later done the open.
Well, 2 years. The year before we went during Christmas.
True. Yeah. So I'm excited to be like...
Anyways, we're not going to Australia this year, guys. Yeah. I'm so disappointed. What is Brandon going to talk about for 5 months?
So I'm excited to like train with the community, do the open preps. I'm looking forward to getting back into the more CrossFit routine side of things. And like I've really enjoyed my running conditioning these last 13 weeks here, but I'm itching to get back into some CrossFit, some higher CrossFit skill stuff.
I'm looking forward to having you be more CrossFit focused as well.
It's gonna be fun, yeah. But yeah, so I'm stoked to see what our athletes are gonna or how they're gonna throw down. Already in the Monday, Tuesday coaching sessions, they've been really fun to see our athletes progress on certain things.
It's so fun watching people do epic shit.
Yeah, it really is cool. And I'm super pumped for the Friday session to see how many people are going to PR their back squats. We've put in the community has put in a decent amount of work.
It's going to be a good day
on those back squats.
I'm excited to get to coach a class on Friday.
We started at, do we do a pyramid? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we did a pyramid style. So we started with the 1RM test and then we went up in reps. We did 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and then we went back down the pyramid where we did 4, 3, 2, 1. And this week, is going to be our community's opportunity to showcase what their lower body strength is like.
One shot, one opportunity.
Yeah. So, good luck to our athletes in test week. May the odds
be ever in your favor.
You got this. If you are training somewhere else in the world, I would love to know if your gym also follows some sort of cycle like this. Do you guys do any sort of test week at all? Reach out to us. I would love to know what your training schedule is like.
Okay.
Now, do you want a little sneak peek of what's coming next?
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. Tell us. Give us like
more muscle ups. No, I'm kidding.
Strength and a gymnastic.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to give, actually. So you're getting 2 exercises. That's it. You ready? You want to take a guess?
Okay. Deadlifts.
Bingo. Conventional deadlifts is coming up.
Okay. Knew it. Guessed it. And gymnastics. Bar muscle ups.
Nope.
Boo. Toast the bar.
I just like start firing them off every gymnastic movement. It's going to be pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
So it's going to be pull-ups, chest to bars, things like that. So we're going to be progressing on all things pulling
Time
in the
to
next
get
progression.
your pull-ups, baby. What about butterfly pull-ups?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so all those types of things. We're going to go over all the pulling variations. So it's going to be jumping pull-ups. It's going to be kipping pull-ups. It's going to be chest to bar pull-ups. It's going to be butterfly pull-ups. All the things pull-ups. That's going to be the gymnastic.
I would love to learn how to do butterfly pull-ups. I've never tried once in my life.
Yeah. So that is another high skill movement that we will be working on. But yeah, so we're going to be working on pull-ups over the next 12 weeks. And we're going to be doing high weight, low rep deadlifts in the next 12-week cycle. Because after that, going into the open, we're going to be doing higher rep. No, we're going to be doing higher rep deadlift stuff to potentially get ready for the endurance that your posterior chain needs.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Okay, the reason that everybody's here.
Client of the week.
Pew, 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 pew.
I'll let you take the floor on this one.
Client of the week is Elie.
Woo. Tell him why. Why is he the client?
Not only does he have a cool new haircut.
Does he have a man bun now?
No, he actually went the opposite route and is completely shaved his head.
Yeah, he went full Jason style.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. It's giving like hot CrossFit dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome, Elie. Take that one. Tell your wife I said that.
Like a Jason Stratham type vibe.
Who? I'm just kidding. So Elie, you are the client of the week. You crushed it this morning.
You shaved your head, so you're client of the week.
We love your haircut. Congrats, bro. You are client of the week.
Standards are so low.
No. Okay, main reason I'm making him client of the week is two things. He's been ultra consistent with his training.
He's crushing it.
He's been one of the very few ultra consistent members of the Run Club over the last few weeks. Forever since the Run Club was made. Eli's been there. And another big shout out for his muscle up progressions.
Yeah.
This week he gave me this morning he gave me 3 in a row.
Let's go.
Really good kip, really good movement pattern. He was fighting for that 4th rep, and anyways, it was just awesome. He really, really did have a big progress over the last 12 weeks in that movement, and
he's also got his
your hard work doesn't go unnoticed.
He's also been killing it,
and your haircuts don't go unnoticed.
Okay, his score today
was 6 rounds, I think.
6 rounds plus 401. He did all ring muscle ups. First round he did 2, second round 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So that's a decent amount of ring muscle ups. What is that? 5, 8, 11, 13, 15, 16. 16 muscle ups completed. All right. That was in today's workout. 20-minute AMRAP, 400-meter run, 4 ring muscle ups. So I guess he did attempts this morning.
Yeah.
And that's how many he actually got.
Yeah.
What was the number I said? 16? 16. Okay. That workout was done June 20th. Let's go check on Wattify back on June 20th. What his score was then, because I remember seeing his score. His score then was 4 plus 400.
Okay, so he did 2 more rounds.
He did 2 more rounds, and he was only able, well, not only, but he was able to do 8 ring muscle ups last time, alternating with the box jump ring muscle up.
So the man doubled the muscle ups and did 800 meters more running. That's quite the improvement.
That shit fires me up. That's why we have test week. That's why we do 12-week progressions. And that shit right there fires me up. I'm ready to just go bust out a whole bunch of ring muscle ups.
That's what I'm going to go do right now.
Thanks, Elie, for being such a hot dad.
Hot dad goals.
Shave your head.
And then you'll get a shout out on the podcast. Imagine we come to the gym tomorrow. Everyone has shaved heads. I'm like, oh no.
Everyone, every single one.
Every single person shaved their head.
You go to work tomorrow. You come back, my head is shaved.
Oh my God. Divorce.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into this episode. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't yet, give us a rating and a review. It helps get our message out to so many other people around the world. We'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
Bye.